Right. So, friends, I think right time that we should start a session for the second day of the recommender system. So, during this initial period of logging in, I just mentioned that people who have logged in early should rename their notebook. So, this is a place where you rename it. For example, let's say I can say recommendation system ABC. Okay, so once you do that, to save it, you can click on save version to save any changes which you have made. Okay, I don't want to make any changes right now. For some people who are absolutely new to this, absolutely new, then of course they can probably code later when they are learning in through formal courses, or if they're a little smart to do the self learning and would like to understand from this workshop itself to do it. So for those people, let's say for example, I put over here credits.head and movies.head too. Now if I want to add another code cell, so what I can do is, if I click on a given code cell, you will notice that there is a plus code written and a plus markdown written. What is the difference between these two? If I click on plus code, I'll be adding a code cell. Let's say in this code cell, I'm typing a very simple hi all statement in Python. Okay, and I want to run this. So I click on the run button and I can see that I see an output called hi all. So this is the way I generated a code cell. Now if I click on markdown, markdown is used for typing some kind of text matter which you usually will do for writing some explanation. Like, I am learning to build a recommender system. So you are typing this matter. Now, if I highlight this matter and if I click on B, that means it's going to get bold on its own. Okay, right? And you'll be wondering that this is an edit mode. Exactly. Right now, it is an edit mode. If you want to come out of the edit mode, you will see there is no play button here because you can't play this. No, it's not a code that you can actually run it. So what you can do is you have to press Shift Enter on your keyboard, Shift Enter on your keyboard, and then you will come out of this cell and your focus will go to the next cell, and you will notice that this line has come. If you think you have by mistakenly added, गलती से by mistake you have added a code cell, तो आप उस code cell को निकाल सकते हो by going over here. There is a dustbin symbol, click on delete, that code cell is out. Again, this code cell of print statement hi all, this is a dummy statement, so I can click on and the symbol called the dustbin symbol and delete it. Okay, so effectively I have made no changes to my code. It is back to the original state, so I need not click on save. If you have added something, then you must click on save, but don't click on save again and again. So once you have finished all your code, whatever you wanted to code, then one full and final, you will click on the term called save button. Okay, now, so friends, with this in place, you now know how to handle your Kaggle notebook. Okay, so let me just come on to our session from where we left last yesterday. Friends, we left last yesterday at this particular point where we understood that we had generated. So friends, as you know, that we had generated a TF-IDF matrix because words directly can't be given to any machine learning or a deep learning neural network. They only understand numbers. So this TF-IDF matrix has 4803 movie reviews, and each of the movie review had some words. So out of that, after dropping the stop words, after dropping the repetitions, last you are left with unique set of 9919 words. This is your TF-IDF matrix. I gave you a small home assignment yesterday to read about this link of cosine similarity. Now understand this without bothering of the maths part. Don't worry about the maths part at all. Hmm? What is the basic funda? The basic funda is that if two sentences have similar words, let's take a quick example. If two sentences have similar words, So in that case, I could probably be considered. Let's say that there is a movie called Avengers, okay, and there is another movie called Avenger Returns. Now, Avengers and Avengers Return have very good similarity among themselves because there is a word which is overlapping between them. Usually, when words overlap or few characters of the word overlap, for example, the return of Avenger. Now, if you look at here, the word Avenger and word Avengers have a great similarity among them. The only character which is differing is the word S. So the cosine similarity of these two movie reviews is going to be quite close because there is a word which is matching between the two. So what is the basic funda? The version 1, I repeat, the version 1 of the recommender system which we are actually making is doing this for us. The version 1 of the recommender system which we are making is, it's a very raw version, of course, to be very honest. What it is doing is we are actually finding movies with similar words in their review. We are finding movies, so we are recommending you movies according to similarity in their reviews. So let's say Avengers had a review in which there were some words used like A, B, C, D, E, and F. And the Return of Avenger had some words used like A, B, C, and X, Y, and Z. So in that situation, what I can notice is Avengers is the title of the movie. No, that's the name of the movie. That is not being compared. So Avengers and Return of Avengers, but it is quite obvious because Avengers and Return of Avengers are like continuation of the series. So they will definitely have something in their overview which are common. So we are finding movies with common words in their review. This is what we're doing, friends. This is exactly what we're doing in our version 1. This version 1 is entirely coded in the notebook by our previous ex-students of Master in Data Science program, that is Karthik and Amar Patel. And you have copied their notebook and you are working on it as of right now. So this much code is there with you. What you're going to do in this workshop with me today is, after understanding the version 1, which should ideally get completed by 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, we should finish with our version 1 completely. And from 8 to 8:40, we should build the version 2. And version 2 of the recommendation system will not only take the part of version 1, yes, definitely I will respect the part of version 1, but now I'm going to look at similarity on other factors also. Like what? Like the cast. Cast means what actors have acted in the movie. For example, if you're a Tom Cruise fan, you will definitely love to see another movie of Tom Cruise. If you're an Akshay Kumar fan, irrespective Akshay Kumar comes in action movie or he comes in thriller, you want to go and watch him because you're an Akshay Kumar fan. It doesn't make a difference to you कि movie का genre क्या है. Next, some people are, uh, out of the crew, there is a very important person called director. Some people are very fond of watching movies of a particular director. Let's take an example. Some people are very fond of Rohit Shetty in India. So any movie made by Rohit Shetty, they want to go and see because they know this movie is going to be time pass dhamal. So crew director. So from the crew, I can probably get the director and match along with him. Beyond this, we can match on the genre because genre is also equally important because if you have a taste for watching action movies, you are going to watch action movies. If you are a taste for watching romantic movies, you're going to go and watch romantic movies, right? So people have different taste. So genre will help in taste. And last, I don't mind taking what is there in version 1, which is finding common words of the movie reviews. That is okay. Okay. So our recommendation system version 2, which you're going to code along with me, that code is not there with you. And if you're comfortable in coding, code. If you're not comfortable in coding, don't worry so much, because you're going to get the video recording of this session by tonight on the group. So you can always at a later on time also do the coding part. Okay, right. But only problem is that because I'm going to punch the code, but I'm going to punch all the code on the WhatsApp. So your code is going to remain intact on the WhatsApp group. So having to worry there also. Some people are from their offices watching on their mobile phones. Don't take stress. Aram se. Things will go comfortable. Now, coming into the fact of what is this cosine similarity about. Okay, so cosine similarity actually is comparing the vectors. So every word or every sentence will have a vector. So if they are having similar words, then these vectors are going to be very close to each other. So we say these two movies have very similar overview words. The words used in them are very similar. Something like this, which is mentioned. So overview of Avengers, A B C D E F. The Return of Avengers is having the word A B C X Y Z. So ABC is common, no? So the overview of Avengers and the Return of Avengers are going to be quite close to each other. But there is another movie called Avatar, and it has the overview as, or the words used in the overview are WENR, and then T, and then UNI. So what word do you think is matching? WERTUI. Do you think anything is matching with ABCDEF? I don't think so. Yes, E is matching. So I'll remove the E also from it. So is WRTUI matching anything with ABCDEF? No, they are not. So that means that the overview of the Avengers movie and the Avatar movie are like diagonally opposite to each other, like this. Either they are perpendicular like this, or they're like this. So if there is a orthogonal relationship like perpendicular, or they're diagrammatically opposite to each other, that means there is nothing similar between these two word vectors. So if a movie gives you this kind of a vector, their movies are similar. The movie gives this kind of relationship or this kind of relationship, they're not similar. Simple as that. Okay. Question now comes to your mind is, how do we find cosine similarity? Trust me, it is super simple. So we have a code here, import cosine similarity. In this, I am using this a predefined function called cosine similarity, where I am passing the entire matrix. But why I am passing matrix two times? This is because I want to find similarity between all the movies, that is all the 4803 movies, with respect to all 4803 movies. Confusing, no? Wait. Let me run the cell for you first. I've just ran this cell. So cosine similarity of all the movies with respect to each other has come in this variable cosine underscore sim. Now please notice that in the very next step I am saying cosine underscore sim dot shape gives me 4803 comma 4803. Naturally, because there were 4803 movies, so you're going to get a big matrix of 4803 by 4803. Naturally, you will notice when I printed cosine similarity zeroth row, I am trying to find a similarity index. I am trying to find a similarity index for the zeroth movie, which is Avatar. And you will be surprised to notice कि when I'm printing this cosine similarity, I'm getting like 1 and then all values are 0. Actually, all values may not be 0. Intermediately, you would have got some values like 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. ऐसा कुछ आया होगा बीच बीच में. But you cannot see it because, habit of Jupyter and Colab is they will truncate the output. If the output is too big, they will truncate and show. So, why is the first value 1? Because you are comparing the Avatar movie with Avatar. So, obviously, it will be identical. Similarity will be 1. If cosine similarity is 1, that means 100% similar. If cosine similarity is 0, that means it is not 100% similar. Or rather, there is no similarity. 0 means no similarity. Okay. Uh, in our database, the second movie was Pirates of the Caribbean at the world's end. So when I'm printing the cosine similarity 1, I can notice that I'm getting the one at the second position. Why? Because I'm comparing this movie with itself. वो तो same ही रहेगा naturally. And this movie is also having some similarity with some other movie of 0.024. That means approximately 2.4%. 0.02 है दोस्तों, 0.2 नहीं है. So 0.02 means simply 2% similarity. So this movie, The Pirates, is 2% similar to some other movie that we can see accidentally here. But there could be some other movies also in between जो truncate हो गए हैं जिससे वो similar होगा. Now, the question which will come in your minds, I'm sure it would have come. Rocky sir, how will I find specifically that this movie of Avatar of mine, leaving that it is similar to itself, leaving that, I want to find with what all other movies it is similar to. You have a database of 4803 movies. So अवतार का ओवरव्यू और किन मूवीज के ओवरव्यू से मैच करता है is what we want to find out. So let's have a look at this. Now, this is a super important paragraph, huh? Super important. And I'm going to read it for you. Please hear me very clearly as you're seeing on the screen also. We are going to define a function that takes a movie title as an input and outputs a list of 10 most similar movies. Wow, that's what my recommendation should do. Exactly. तो ये हमारा goal है. We are going to go towards our goal. Firstly, for this we need a reverse mapping of movie titles and data frame indices. In other words, we need a mechanism to identify the index of a movie in our metadata data frame given its title. ये किसी को immediately समझ में नहीं आता. What is it? It's very simple. See, what I mean to say is this. Friends, right now, our main data set or data frame which we have is telling us about the movie names, telling us about the overview of the movie, and other information is also there. But if you look at the way they are indexed according to the movie ID. And the movie ID begins from 0, 1, 2, so on and so forth. So this is ID is an integer number. Now what I want to do is, I want to, for the purpose of a recommendation engine, what we want to do is, we want to make a new data set. I want to make a new data set in which I am having the movie name as the index. मुझे इंडेक्स में 0123 या मूवी का आईडी नहीं चाहिए. 23 मूवी का आईडी है, 111 मूवी का आईडी है, ये मुझे नहीं चाहिए. Instead, I want the movie's name to be the index. Okay. So let's say the first movie's name is A, the second movie's name is double A, the third movie's name is, let's say, AB, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. And for each movie, whatever is the index of it, the original index of it, whether it is 0, whether it is 111, whether it's 23 or whatever is its actual index of this movie, that index should come here. So I want to create a new data set in which the name of the movie is the index and the index of the movie should be its value. So let's say if the index of the first movie is 0, index, that means the movie ID is 111 for the next movie, it is 23 for the next movie, so on and so forth. So Am I trying to kind of reverse the rules? Yes. I want to make a data set which is reversed, where the name of the movie is the index and the index of the movie becomes the values. So these are my values. So what we are trying to do is we are actually trying to basically bring name in the index position and index of the movie in the values position. We are trying to make a new data set like this. Why am I doing it? For that you have to give me 5 minutes. You will understand because that is a requirement of my code. So that is needed. So what we have done is we have made a series. Series means one dimensional data in pandas. But sir, यहाँ तो दो columns है. Correct है. There are two columns, but this column which you see here, this particular column which you see here is actually acting as an index, no? So there is only one data column. So when you have only one data column, it is always stored as a series data in pandas. But anyway, choice, if you do not know about series and data frame, don't worry so much about it. The workshop is to understand how the logical code works, logically the code works. So you're making a series where the index is being given in the values position. The first parameter is the values, and the second parameter where the title of the movie is being used as an index. And if there is anything which is duplicating, if that means the movie name is duplicate, I want to drop it. Okay, fine. Movie names could duplicate. No? There's a possibility. So when I did this, I'm getting this indices array as follows, where I can see there is an original title given as you can see here, and title is acting. I repeat, title is acting as an index and is referring to its movie ID or movie index. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. That means in the original data frame, Avatar movie is stored at the 0th position. In the original data frame, Pirates of the Caribbean at the world's end is stored at the first position. Spectra is stored at the second position, so on and so forth. Okay. Now we are going into pure actual going to be brain work. We are going to build the logic of the getting the recommendation, and a logic is going to get built on the basis of these simple steps. First, get the index of the movie given its title. Therefore, I had to make a new data set called indices. See, if I ask you, you recommend me movies, so how do you expect Netflix or Amazon Prime to recommend you? So if you have seen Avatar in the past, I'm supposed to suggest you some more movies whose overview has similar words like Avatar, and therefore I'm suggesting you all these movies like Apollo 18 or The American or Supernova, वगैरह वगैरह. Trust me, these movies have their matching words, little bit matching words, not too many, little bit matching words similar to the overview of that. So what you did, so when I called the function called get recommendation, which is not pre-coded, huh? It is coded by you and me. हमने इसे code करना है. And you passed me the name of the movie. How you ask yourself first, कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा आपको इस movie अवतार का overview क्या है? Sir, I will search in some database. Exactly. You will search in some database. So what I'm doing is, I'm doing smart database search work. We have already made a table called or data frame called indices. If there is anybody from here in this batch who has worked in databases or has learned databases in his curriculum or in his studies or whatever, they would know that what Rocky sir has done right now is actually made an index table. This funda is called as making an index table, in which the name of the movie itself is the index. So search will be super fast. It will do super fast search. So get recommendation will first attack the table called indices and ask him, yeah, Avatar movie का index क्या है? Like this, humbly I'll go and ask him, Avatar movie का index क्या है? So moment I get the index of Avatar movie, I can use this index and go to the original data frame, or rather go to the TF-IDF matrix and get the vector of the overview of the movie Avatar. Confusing? Okay. Look at this. You have a movie called Avatar, and for the Avatar movie, whatever is the overview, that you would have made a vector of it because we use TF-IDF, and this vector is stored in this big, super big matrix called TF-IDF matrix. Correct? But this TF-IDF matrix, my friend, is having 4, 8, 0, 3 vectors ना. एक आध वेक्टर सॉरी उसके पास है. ये बात तो है. So which vector you want to pick up? So you give me the movie called Avatar. From the indices table, I came to know that this movie is at the index 0. So what I will do? I will use the index 0 over the TF-IDF over the TF-IDF and get the vector of the 0th movie. यहाँ तो किधर लिखा नहीं है ना कि अवतार है ये. These are all numbers. The TF-IDF matrix is containing vectors which are all numbers. So how will you come to know which is the vector for Avatar? That's the reason you first found what is the index of Avatar. Suppose if index of Avatar was 120. So what you will do? You will go to the vector whose index is 120 and pick it up. Interesting. And once you have got the vector of the Avatar movie, let's say this is the vector, some numbers basically, and this will be, you will use cosine similarity, okay, function, and you will compare it with all other 4803 movies. Naturally, you will get some movies which are matching with this. Obviously, you'll get some movies. So this can be sorted. We can sort this in descending order. Descending order means the movie which matches the most will come on the top, and the movie which matches the least, or probably I could say does not matches at all, would come at the last. So most matching on the top, not matching at all on the last. Simple. अब फंडा लॉजिक आपके दिमाग में बिल्कुल बैठ गया होगा. मैं एक बार और लॉजिक रिपीट करता हूँ. Once this is sorted, one last step to go. You have sorted the entire list, my friend, of 4, 8, 0, 3. Come on now, don't tell me you're going to give me recommendation on Netflix or on Amazon Prime of 4803 movies. भाई मेरा ऐप क्रैश हो जाएगा. हाँ, ये बात तो सही है रॉकी जी. तो फिर क्या करोगे आप? You will go ahead and see, remember, when you're learning machine learning, your output has to also think. Your output has to also think where the output is to be shown. Is it to be shown on an app, on a website? Because those may crash. You are running your machine learning code on high-end systems, that will not crash. But your mobile app would or a website running on a plain browser would crash. So I can't give so much of output. Come on, be practical. So I'm going to pick the top 10. So instead of giving you all 4803, I'll only pick up top 10 movies from this and show it to you in the output. That's the way the recommendation system works. That is the way you saw the recommendation system working yesterday on Amazon as well as on LinkedIn. Okay, let me repeat the logic once again. Let me go full screen with this and repeat the logic. It's very simple, friends. So the logic is going like this. You have given me a name of a movie, let's say Avatar. Now, to be very honest, I do not know where the Avatar movie is there in the database. So I will take help from a index table or a table which you and I just now made called indices. From indices table, suppose I come to know that Avatar movie is at the index position 120. Okay, one part is over now. What is the next part? I will now go to the TF-IDF matrix, the original matrix, TF-IDF matrix, and ask him, knock knock, knock knock, and ask him, TF-IDF G, can you please tell me the vector for the 120th movie? He will say, yes, I will tell you. And therefore, he gives you the vector of the 120th movie. So vector in your hand, vector with you. Ab, how do you plan to use it? Oh my god, super simple. You will take this vector and you will use this cosine similarity function which you just now have used, and you will check that this 120th single vector of the Avatar movie, how similar it is to all the other 4803 vectors, or rather 4803 movies. And I'm sure you will get output which tells you the similarity indexes. Obviously, the next step should be that I should sort this output, because most of the values are going to be 0. That means not similar. So I'll sort in descending order. So when you sort in descending order, my friends, your obvious next step would be that you would see all the 4,803 movies sorted from most to least, from most to least. बट आपको लगता है, आपको मन में ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि आप सारा 4,800 मूवीज दिखाओगे कल डेटाबेस में 5 लाख मूवीज, तो 5 लाख का 5 लाख रिकमेंड करोगे यूजर को, उसका ऐप क्रैश नहीं होगा, वेबसाइट ऐप सब क्रैश हो जाएगा. So obviously you will recommend him some number, top 10, top 15, top 20. So if you recommend him top 10, then automatically you are showing him the top 10 movies which are similar to what he has watched. As simple as that. I am sure you would be feeling this. Rocky sir, यहाँ तो आपने खुद call किया get recommendations for Avatar. Who will call this in the web application? Keep thinking about it. Instead of asking me this question, you think about it. Right? Who should be calling it? Obviously, the web application will call it. No, there's a web application which will call this method called get recommendations if I have watched Avatar previously. Okay, so whatever logic I've explained right now, first question, is the logic clear? Is the logic clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so if the logic is clear, then I have some very quick impromptu questions to ask. Okay, without worrying too much about the line by line code over here. Don't take so much of stress, because some of you have not got acquainted with Python coding and straight jumping onto the workshop. So, uh, overview look at the logical part of it. You have given me some title of the movie. When you have called get recommendations, you have passed me the name of the movie is Avatar. So, obviously, the movie Avatar name is going to come here. I'm using the cosine underscore similarity. This is the cosine similarity matrix, which I have assigned it by default. I have assigned it to my cosine similarity. If you think that, Array, I don't want to assign anything, fine, chalo, no problem. Don't assign. Don't assign. So here, what is going to be given? Here, I want to give the similarity index or the similarity matrix, and I'll specify here only. So what I'm doing, I'm giving Avatar movie, and I'm giving cosine similarity matrix, which is 4803. It is this matrix is of size 4803 movies. So he's having similarity of every movie with every other movie. I'm passing that as a parameter to this variable. Okay, so there are two parameters. Avatar word will go in title, and this variable cosine underscore similarity. Again, you're feeling, sir, why have given the same name? That's a good practice. But if you don't want to give the same name, no problem. I'll change it in front of you to similarity matrix. Okay, so let's say similarity matrix. But I have to be careful that I should change this name, similarity matrix, everywhere inside my code, wherever I would have used it. Only one place it is used. Okay? Now, let's see how this code works. So, Avatar movie, I found the index of it and I've stored it in this variable idx. Assume Avatar's index is 120. Just assume for my sake. Then, in similarity underscore metrics, I'm asking to similarity underscore metrics that listen, I want the similarity metrics for the Avatar movies and Avatar movie index is 120. So that entire row, this entire row which is having similarity metrics of Avatar movie gets dumped in the variable sim underscore scores. I just printed for just to show you some output. Then I'm sorting it. Reverse equal to true means in descending order. And after sorting it, I am getting the scores of the 10 most similar movies, skipping the first one. Now this is an intelligent question. Let me see. Lot of people in this batch are smart. So let me see who can answer this. When you say skipping the first one, why am I skipping the first one? Answer in your chat, please. Type in a long chat message. Why am I skipping the first? Perfect, Dhananjay. That was a very quick and a perfect answer. Avatar compared with Avatar, or Sudhinder also gave a perfect answer, same name. Avatar compared with Avatar will obviously give you 100% similarity. So I don't want to see the very first similar. Perfect. Firoz, Dhananjay, Sudhindra. Excellent. Okay. Now, what I'm doing next is I am so whatever movies uh, I have sorted and kept in the sim underscore scores. Remember, the movie names are not there. Problem is that movie names are not there. So what I am trying to do now is I am writing some piece of code to get the names of those movies. Yeah, so first I'm going to get the indexes and then I'm going to get the names of those movies. Okay. So let me run this code and let me explain the output to you. एकदम simple हो जाएगा. If I look at the very first output, I have printed the first five values of my metric. This one. I have printed the first five values of my metrics because I have said here similarity scores I want to print for the first five. There are 4803 here. I have just printed on the first five. So what is trying to tell me? The zeroth movie Avatar is 100% matching with itself. 1. Similarity index is 1. वो तो होना ही था. The movie Avatar is not matching at all with the next movie because it says it's 0. The movie Avatar is also not matching with the third movie. It says 0. But it is matching something is matching with the third movie. But the something is very little. It's just 2%. Notice 0.02 है वो. It's 0.02, just 2% matching. So like this, Avatar movie would have matched some movies? Yes, of course, yes. So I am arranging this entire matrix of 4803 in descending order. And then this is the output which I got. So Avatar movie is matching most with the movie at the index 1341. And that is the matching is 20% approximate, 20.9%. It is also matching with the movie at the index 634, which is 20.5%. 3604, which is 18.36%, so on and so forth. So what do I understand? I understand that you are having a matrix. Again, I have just printed the first five values only, and this is the way in descending order it is getting arranged. Now, who is the 1341 wala movie? You're saying that Avatar is matching the 1341 movie by 20%. But who is this movie? It is this movie. Avatar is matching with the 634th movie by 20.5%. Who is it? It's the matrix. Okay. So I've listed the top 10, skipping Avatar by itself. Because while slicing, if you notice, I started my indexing very smartly from 1, not from 0. Not from 0. I started my indexing from 1. You see, sir, you go from 1 to 11. Huh? So when you go from 1 to 11, it will print 1 to 10, which is always last index minus 1. Okay? So we will try this code once again. So get recommendations. Please notice. Now I'm giving some other movie name. Oh, I forgot to give the cosine similarity in parameter because I have removed the default value now. Right. So now I have some quick questions to ask you. Huh? Quick questions to ask you. So please be prompt in answering on the chat. My first question. You can see some five values have got printed here. It says that the movie called The Dark Knight Rises is matching with the zeroth movie Avatar by how much percentage? Don't tell me 0.02. I'm asking you how much percentage. Correct. 2.2%. Very good. Perfect. Or 2%. Very nice. Okay. My next question. This matrix which you see here is actually the similarity score matrix. What is the size of this matrix? I have printed the first five values, I agree. But what is the size of this matrix? Correct. 4803 is the size of this matrix. Perfect. Very nice. My next question. This same matrix is reprinted here, but they look very different in terms of their values. What have I done? This kind of output has come. Perfect. Priya was very quick in answering. Fantastic. So you have sorted it. Very nice. Perfect, Pawar. You have sorted this. So by sorting this, I can notice that the movie called The Dark Knight Rises is having a huge similarity with the movie at the 299th position, and it's like 43.96. There's approximately 44% similarity if you compare the overview of both the movies. And to be very honest, the Dark Knight Rises were actually the Batman series itself. So they were like the Batman and this movie was very similar in terms of its content that way. So Batman Forever, The Dark Knight, and these are the movies recommended by it. If you have watched Batman and the Dark Knight Rider, you will realize that all these movies are similar. Trust me, they're all very very similar. Okay, so recommending somebody these top five movies would really make sense. Okay, now what we have done now is we have done the normal working. Could you please go to your Kaggle notebook and yourself, if you are capable of doing it? I am not telling you that you should do it, but if you're capable of doing it, can you add this at the end? Where at the end? Huh? I'll tell you. Look, if I just scroll a bit, you see this get recommendations avatar. I'll just click on. Okay, so after this particular cell, which you see here, okay, you will add another code cell because here I'm going to get recommendations only of the avatar movie. I want you to add another code cell after this and get recommendations of one more movie of your choice. Okay, so I think it's still running. No, it's not running. Run all. Right, so I've got this. So I click on this cell and I want to add a new code cell. तो क्या करूँगा मैं? I have two options to this. See, there is an option called plus code here. So I can click on this to add a code cell. यहाँ दूसरा option है कि I can go to this plus button here and add a code cell. जो आपको comfortable लगे वो आप कीजिए. ठीक है? I prefer you should click here. So one code cell is got added up, as you could see. Okay, and add your code there. What you can do, you can just copy paste this code of avatar here and give some other name of a movie like The Dark Knight, and don't type it. Prefer don't type it because if a spelling mistake happens, then we are in trouble because it's matching the movie name exactly, no, right? So the Dark Knight Rises. I'll try this in front of you for C. I just ran this cell, and you can see I've got exactly the same output: Batman Forever, The Dark Knight, blah blah. Okay, so this is your code in front of you, right in front of you. So put this cell and run it. If you have ran for the recommendation of the second movie, you will put on the chat reco for second movie done. You will say reco for second movie done.
So this is Amit.
Yeah, but please tell me.
Somehow, somehow I'm getting an error saying the get recommendations name is not defined.
Yeah, that is because the previous cells have not run. So try running all the cells and then I run this particular cell code.
So we do control enter for that, right?
No, no, no. Control enter will run only one respective cell in which you are. So you need to go to this button here,
Okay.
run all. So it will run all the previous cells.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Then okay. Then
Yes,
yeah, it ran for me as well.
yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So majority friends have said that your this work is done. Fantastic, fantastic. Now the most important part comes in. The most important part now is, as I told you, around 8 o'clock we are going to move on to the next part. So what you have built now, my friends, now is a simple recommender system. And trust me, recommender systems are greatly useful in a lot of places. Okay, uh, it's not so that they are only going to be useful for recommending movies. Let me give you some weird applications of recommender systems. I don't think you would have thought upon it. Um, on the group, I'm giving an example with a purpose because on the group I have my friend Dhananjay. Dhananjay right now is watching our or attending our sessions from Sharjah Airport. Okay, and I'm going to invite Dhananjay to speak 2 minutes of what work he's doing, and he's in a department called Air India, where they are managing all Air India flights landing and taking off from the Dubai airport. And from last 11 months, they're doing true country seva because all this flights of Air India which were actually taking people Indians from the Gulf down to India, they are all managing that stuff. So it's a proud moment for us that he's there on the batch. So he's into airline industry, and all of us know that there is huge data which gets generated in the airlines. Huge data. Now think about it. If suppose any one of you were a airline maintenance engineer, my friend, an airline is possibly about 1,000 times more complicated than a car. It's 1,000 times more complex than a car in its machinery. If you're an airline maintenance engineer, think about this: that if you search for a problem like this, why is A? A could be some device, it could be some widget, it could be some instrument. Why is A showing so and so error? Why is A showing so and so error? So why is A? A is some widget, some instrumentation, some instrument used in the plane showing an error X, Y, Z. ऐसे ही आप सर्च करते हो ना गूगल में जब कोई सॉफ्टवेयर एरर आपको आता है. So How about, yeah, so how about making a recommendation system for your work? Maybe you're a medical person, you're an airline person, you are uh, probably working in a different sector, which I may not be mentioning about. So you know your sector better, maybe construction or civil line. So why is A showing error XYZ? Obviously, an airline maintenance engineer knows it partly. He knows what to enter here, what to search for. So the solution which comes in the output is one. But instead of solution only showing me one solution, why can't we actually have this? That solution one is check for check for device X, Y, Z. This is one solution. And recommender system, recommender system can tell me also check. See, recommender is recommending you. Is recommending an airline maintenance engineer who's, let's say, a trainee. Hundreds of trainees work under Dhananjay. So for him, it will be a easy work if a recommender system can tell him also check for. So solution one was given, no? Now we're giving you solution two, solution three, and solution four. So we're telling you to check four more devices also, two, three, and four. So moment he does this, he's bound to get an error. And this system is a machine learning system. You know why? Because this is exactly the brain of a ML engineer or a airline maintenance engineer has said in the past, when I got an error like this, it didn't solve by this. I had to do step four. Somebody else said I had to do step two. Somebody else said in some situation I did step three. So what is doing? What are different people doing? Uh, Friends, somebody's audio is on. Please keep your audios turned off. Until I don't invite you, please don't turn on your audio. Right. So I was just talking about this, that so the solution 2, 3, and 4 should also be tried out. So that's the whole beauty of the system. Okay. So why is A showing error XYZ? Check for device XYZ and others here will come on the solution 2, solution 3, and solution 4. This is also an application of recommender system. That means recommender system can also be used in medicine. Of course, it can be. You're not going to recommend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dhananjay, yes, yes. I'll definitely. I'm going to come to you. I told you I'm going to come to you. So give me a little time. So in a medical application, you could have applications where you are actually suggesting the most appropriate medicine to the doctor. So patient, no, you have to train the doctor. Doctor can diagnose the patient. Your ML algorithm can't diagnose the patient. Please don't bypass the doctor for God's sake. See, EdTech has come, na? EdTech has come. Video recorded lectures are there. Everything is there on YouTube. But you still need a teacher like me, na, to teach you. So teachers are not going to get bypassed. Good teachers will become more in demand because more the information you have, there is an information overloading. आपको पता ही नहीं कब क्या पढ़ना है. सब कुछ है नेट पर. लेकिन क्या पढ़ना है, शुरू कहाँ से करना है, खत्म कहाँ करना है, सीक्वेंस क्या है, कुछ नहीं पता. So instead of getting lost in the jungle, you better have a mentor like us who can handhold you and take you out of the jungle. So if I have an airline maintenance engineer, I can help him like this. If I have a doctor, I can help him suggesting him the medicine. So we could actually have a doctor medicine recommender system in which doctor knows that if this is the problem, this could be the probable medication that I should give. But I am searching for the medication is okay, but can I also diagnose with other medications? That's what doctors do, na? If it comes malaria positive or dengue positive to you, doctor will not only give you dengue medicine, he will give you other antibiotics also. Because doctor himself doesn't knows that is it dengue or is it malaria. If you do a blood test every time, they keep changing, they keep fluctuating. Therefore, doctor is uh, asking medication for certain ailment, certain problem in your body, and that is asking for the medicine. So solution one is I've suggested you medicine one, but I'm recommended system also tells the doctor also check for other parameters. I'm not going to give you only the first solution. I'm also going to check you the other parameters. It could be a blood test, it could be a sonography, something. So you're asking me to check for other parameters because if those parameters are not in the correct range, then the problem is doctor is thinking of may not be the case. So I'm asking to check for other parameters, which could be sonography report or a blood test. See, in journal things, this kind of system will not help. But in specific things like a surgery or uh, treatment of cancer, these medication systems or medicine recommender systems will greatly help. Okay, so there is a huge research which is going on this, and systems are being made by the big companies already. Okay, right. So yeah, Dhananjay, please over to you. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Please come online and speak to
Yes.
us.
Hi.
Yeah.
This example given by you is very similar to what is happening now. Over a period of 20 years in aviation, I have seen a lot of changes happening. And in the
Dhananjay, I'm sorry
initial
to
phase,
interrupt you. Can you come on video also if it's possible, convenient to you? You can turn
yeah,
on a
yeah,
video for 2 minutes. Yeah, yeah, please.
can,
Yeah, yeah. You are very clear. Yeah, please speak. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So the system which was used in the earlier days, maybe around 20 years before, we call it as troubleshooting manual, wherein the manual used to give different probable causes, kind of a thing, and that was less data based. Okay, that was more theoretical in nature.
Mhm.
Over a period of time, with the data available, we have come to conclusion that okay, when there is a problem like this, there are 5 to 10 probable causes. Now the system itself tells you what is the most likely thing to happen in
Mhm.
this case. So first thing to check is step one. So you just check this, like that. Now this happens with the particular aircraft. So nowadays, the aircraft will come with 787 and all. They will come with most probable in sequence, as you said.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
will come in a sequence. Now, further to that, according to me, the things are sometimes station based or airline based. So if we have the realistic data and which is genuine in nature, so it has to be genuine too.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if that is then composed in this way, then probably you can come with solutions saying that okay, this is what will happen maximum in this particular aircraft because the aircraft are registration based. So each
Mhm.
individual aircraft can be identified and probably looks like while discussing with you, probably we will be in a position to identify about that particular aircraft behavior pattern. And the
Correct.
system is up and if it is, we are able to predict it, it's far better.
Hmm. 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 Correct. 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 And we all should all agree that the responsibility which you people of airline maintenance engineers and heads take is phenomenally very high because if the airline crashes, the whole onus comes back on the airline maintenance part.
Yeah, very true. And there is always, there are rumors and all. So that's the worst part of it. So we have to
Hmm.
deal with that also
Correct.
because people want to put the ball in somebody else's court. And of course, nowadays the data is so strong with PFDR and all those data is crystal clear. It's very difficult to show a wrong picture, but always in profession there are gray areas, and that's where the genuinity comes into picture.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, great. Dhananjay, it was very nice you enlightening us about this aspect. Very nice. Good. Right.
One more thing,
Ji.
this field is very similar to medical also, actually speaking. So
Exactly.
if you take to the kind of a risk involvement is there, maybe in medical, direct they are in connection with the patient. So the risk involvement is individual life. Here
Hmm.
it is the machine, like 150 to 200 people sitting together. That's
Correct.
the difference. But there are very much similarities into the procedure because aviation is more or less procedure based, very
Correct.
much procedure based.
Correct.
Those things are now getting inculcated into medicine because the kind of mistakes which are seen exhaustively study has been done on the errors and the mistakes in aviation, and now they are working on medicine also. Actually, these two fields can give a great advancement to each other. Right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Correct. Correct.
Hi Rocky.
Yeah,
Sir,
Amit. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I wanted to add to Dhananjay's word.
Yeah. Can you
You know,
come on video?
I
Can you come
mean,
on video, Amit, for a minute, if you don't mind, if it's possible for you?
sure.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, you know what? I mean, people say that Canadians' health services are like world, like come in top, right? So when I met a doctor in Canada, what, even though they are skilled, they are highly educated and all those things, what Canadian government asks them to do is to do some basic tests on your body, okay? And if any test fails, they put it on a system, and a system recommends them what all medicines this patient should take, and then doctor just look at all the medicines. This is how they are using ML in medical field as well.
Yeah, they're using it. That's right. But then the point that there happens is that because the medical field in the US is completely governed by the insurance companies, it's all paid by the insurance company, so they have to go procedural driven. If they don't do that, then the
True,
insurance will company will not pay either to the doctor nor to the hospital.
exactly.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's the thing. But I mean, yeah, that's how they do it, and that's how they ensure. Like, I mean, sometimes doctors also laughing on the system and saying they should not be taken, but that actually helps the patient.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
for example, my wife had a blood report and it says vitamin D is less, but when vitamin D is less in India, that's fine. But in Canada, that's not fine because there's no sunscreen.
Hmm. 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 Correct. 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 Correct.
That's
Good.
how
Good.
it is.
Good enough. Good enough. Very nice. Right. So, friends, with this informative interaction, we will resume back with our work. So your video is turned off and concentration only on the notebook. Right. Thank you, both of you. Um, okay. So, friends, we are back onto our notebook. Just give me a second to rearrange this. Yep. Right. So, friends, now what I want you to do is as follows. I want you to go to your Kaggle notebook and add a markdown cell and put enhancements. Don't say enhancements possible because you are doing enhancements. So you will write enhancements. Okay, and trust me, feel confident. If you have coded little bit also before, you can code along with me. But if you have not coded at all before, then keep listening to the session. Maybe after the session, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, whenever you get time, you can code, code along with by watching the video. Okay, but don't feel shy. अरे अटक गया बीच में तो क्या होगा उससे? What is going to happen? Right. So after the cell, you will add a markdown cell. Hmm? And in the markdown cell, you will type hash. Hash means something in big. You want something in big, and you will type enhancements. You will type enhancements and simple shift enter. Oh, so it didn't work there. Wait, hold on. Hash didn't work. Now it worked. So hash, put a space and then write enhancements. Okay? And you will do shift enter. So the term called shift enter, you will notice that the term is come in bold, and then you would be adding the code cells, and accordingly go on coding. Okay, so I hope I'll not wait, for all these petty things. I'm not going to wait. So I hope you have done this. If you still want to see once again, see how I've done it. I've typed a hash space dala, फिर उसके बाद I typed enhancements and I press shift enter. I press shift enter. तो वो रन हो जाता है, और वो प्रेस वहां पर सेव हो गया. Okay, now what next? Now keep watching what I'm doing here on my notebook. Okay, I'll minimize this and I'll have my chat on. Okay, the first thing which I want to see myself as a individual is what columns do I have in my cleaned data frame? What all columns do I have in my cleaned data frame? So I'm picking up this and I'm running the cell so I can see that these are my columns. I'm very happy that I got a column called genre. I got a column called keywords which describe the movie in very short. Overview is very long. Keywords are short. They are like simple keywords to describe a movie quickly. Then I've got a cast. Cast means who all are acting in the movie, who's the director, uh, cast of the movie, and sorry, cast is the actors who are acting in the movie. That I mean to say, actors and actresses acting in the movie. Crew is the people who make the movie, director, screenwriter, music composer, वगैरह वगैरह. Okay? So my first column is clean dot columns. Some of you I know are capable to type it by looking at the screen. They can keep doing it. For others who are not capable, I'm punching on the Google chat one line commands. Please pick it up and add a code and run it. So friends, will it run? Clean dot columns output आ गया. Very good. Okay. Now I want to show you that which is there, the data which is there in the crew column, it is not so easy to actually digest. See the way the crew column is. So what I have done from my data frame or from my data set, I picked up column called crew and I printed only the crew of the first movie Avatar. Only for the first movie. देखो zero index दिया है मैंने. So if I am printing this, by the way, anything which comes in double hashes in a code cell is a comment. So this coming in the green color here is the comment part. Okay? And I have put it in the code cell now. So this is the comment and this is what is the code of mine. Look at the output little carefully. Okay, just a second. I'll have to run the above cells for a minute. Wait for a minute. Huh? In the meantime, you copy paste and run this code. Look at the output. So clumsy. क्या है ये सब? It's very clumsy. It's actually telling me that there is a list. Square bracket means list. And there is a list of dictionary which you can see here. And there are so many dictionaries formed out over here. So what is dictionary? No, that is not possible, to explain in the workshop कि dictionary क्या है, list क्या है. This data is actually a JSON format data. It's not possible to explain. That for that there are so many 110 things which are there as a part of the regular course. So that workshop cannot touch upon because we have time limitation. No? So you can notice that for every crew means the actors who are acting in the movie, or no, that is a cast. Crew is the one who makes the movie. I'm sorry. So the crew is the one who's making the movie, like director, screenwriter, music composer, editor, kind of. So every person is having a unique ID. He is working in some department of the movie called, let's say, editing. Gender is like 0 or 1 or indicating male, female. Okay, job is editor, and the name of this person is Stephen Rickwell. Similarly, the next crew member is working in the department called art, and his name is Rick Carter. So on and so forth. There are three types of genders here: 0, 1, and 2. Okay, it could be male, female, and transgender. Three types of genders are there in this data set. Okay? Now you can notice this data is so clumsy. कितना congested लग रहा है. So this data needs to be kind of cleaned or reorganized. In simple words, it needs to be kind of cleaned or reorganized. So what we are doing is I am applying a predefined function in Python called literal underscore evaluation. I have given an extra link here to understand what it is this. Briefly understand it. What this guy is doing is he is going to pick up he is going to pick up every dictionary from here, okay, which is in brace brackets, and will check that does does this dictionary has key colon value pair. Sir, key colon value क्या होता है? The credit ID is the key colon, उसके आगे जो लिखा है that is a value. So does it has key value pairs? So like name is the key and Stephen Rifkin is the name of the person, which is a value. So this is a key and this is a value. So does it is it having key value pairs? हाँ sir, it is having. But how do you know? It's a long list, my friend. आपकी जान निकल जाएगी देखते देखते. देखो एक 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 मूवी का है ये. Like this you are having for 4803 movies. So सभी movies का है. नहीं, this is for one movie. अवतार movie का crew है ये. So in this case there could be a possibility. How do you know? There could be a possibility that that for a director, so job equal to director. So for some particular movie, maybe there is a key called name, but there is nothing stored here. You see, James Cameron was the director for Avatar, therefore it's a beautiful and awesome movie because James Cameron is an awesome director. So the point is that there could be some entries in your crew in which the key is there, but the value is missing. Values like blank or not there. So what we are doing is this guy literal underscore evaluation automatically checks that is the list having key value pairs completely or not. If it is not, he will drop that field. खत्म automatically कुछ नहीं करना आपको. So in short, this is a duty of cleaning. We are cleaning our data structure. So नहीं किया तो क्या होगा? Error आएगा और कुछ नहीं होगा. क्योंकि in the crew or in the cast and crew both are like this complex JSON files. Both of them have some missing values in between, which is very difficult to trace by visual like viewing it. So therefore, I'm using this function to clean. If it is not there, please drop it. Khatam. If there is some entry like this, job. आगे सर कुछ नहीं, तो ऐसा एंट्री फिर क्यों रखा है आपने? निकालो ना उसको बाहर, निकाल दो उसको, बेटर है मत रखो. Simple is what I'm trying to say. So that's what this code does. Now I'm going to first pass. So add a code cell please. बस अभी कोड सेल ही ऐड करने हैं आपको हर एक को, ठीक है? कोड सेल में जो कुछ मैंने यहाँ पर कमेंट में दिया है, okay, whatever I've given in the comment, in the code here, I've punched it over the chat. Please pick up from the chat and paste that code in your code cell and run it please. And tell me, error तो नहीं आया ना? Run तो हुआ ना? If it's ran, say yes on the chat. Yeah. So Dindra, you're correct. There will be no output for this because we are just defining a function for cleaning now. So there will be no output for this, but there should be no error for it. So if it is ran, there will be no error. Okay. Very few people have said done. Come on, others, bug up, please. I want at least 50% of the class to say done. तो मैं आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ. Okay. Right. So now, what should be our next step? See, this function would have done something, ना? हाँ, yes, it has done something. How do you trust? कैसे विश्वास करोगे आप कि इस फंक्शन ने हर एक की वैल्यू पेयर को चेक किया है और उसे प्रॉपर्ली ऑर्गेनाइज किया है? सर वापस से प्रिंट करके देख लो. करेक्ट. वेरी गुड. So I'm adding a new code cell in which I am putting this piece of code, and please notice now when I'm running this piece of code. Wait, I didn't run this code. Wait. Now when I'm going to run this piece of code, see what output which I get. It's running. It's taking time. It's running because there are so many crew members and there are 4803 movies. No, it becomes a very large value. On Kaggle it will run super fast. Huh? On local machine it will take time. Kaggle is super fast. See, I can see that the same Avatar movie details have been now properly arranged. Previously it was very clumsy. It was like a stringified data. Stringified ka matlab it was coming like a single big string, single big sentence. Now it is like a proper dictionary where my first crew member starts here, ends here. And in this first crew member who starts here and ends here, I can notice everyone has been given a key value pair. This is a key, this is a value. This is a key, this is a value, so on and so forth, as you could notice. So it looks much decent and it looks much organized. And plus, trust me, any one key whose value is not there has been removed. Okay? We need not dig our head which has been removed, which has not been removed. If it's not there, it has been removed. By the way, this data is 100% clean. इसमें कोई तकलीफ नहीं है. ठीक है? But still, due to one or two missing values, we will get error if I don't do this kind of cleaning. Okay. Now what I'm doing next? Friends, actually speaking, see, crew member means people who have worked in the movie. But tell me one thing. मतलब अपने आप से सवाल पूछो. मतलब I don't think so you require a trainer like Rocky Jiktiani to actually explain this to you. अपने आप से सवाल पूछो ये कि रॉकी जी, रॉकी सर, आई डोंट थिंक सो हम कभी एडिटर को देखकर मूवी देखने जाते हैं. हाँ, बात तो सही. आई डोंट थिंक सो आई वुड एवर know a product designer or a production design or a sound designer of a system to actually go and watch a movie. हमें तो पता भी नहीं होगा कि who is the sound designer of the best movies also. We don't know. We only know the lead actor, the lead actress, and the director. These are the three main people of a movie on the basis of which you go and watch a movie. You don't trust me. Nobody goes and watches a movie on basis of the editor कौन है, production house कौन है, या sound designer कौन है. इस पर जाके आप कभी movies नहीं watch करते. ये बात तो सही है सर. तो जो cleaning हम लोग की है अभी crew पर, cast पर, we have cleaned four things. हाँ, we have cleaned four things through a loop. See, we cleaned the cast, we cleaned the crew, we checked, cleaned the keywords, we cleaned the genres. And trust me, all these three, cast, crew, and keywords, all are in the form of a list of keywords or list of dictionaries. So they're very clumsy. All these three would have got cleaned. Genres is not clumsy. Genre is single. Genre could be action, thriller, romantic, whatever. Now, what am I doing next? Because it is a very natural thing that if you like movie of James Cameron, you will not miss the next James Cameron movie. If you like Jurassic Park, directed and produced by James Cameron, you will not miss the next Jurassic Park Part 2. You will not worry. उसको 3 स्टार रेटिंग मिला कि 4 स्टार मिला. You have trust on James Cameron. He will not make even his 3 star would be better than 5 star Hindi movie. We know it very well. But Disaster by James Cameron will be better than 5 star of Rohit Shetty. Therefore, you have trust on the work of a person. So you will go and watch the movie. So what I'm doing is I'm fetching the name of the director from the crew. So this is a code in which I'm trying to check that is your job equal to, I repeat, is your job equal to director? And if your job is equal to director, I'm returning your name. So for every movie, one director will be there. There could be two directors also. So we are getting the directors' names for all the movies. Okay. So that's your next function to be coded. Please add a code cell and add a code cell and add this and just run it. कोई आउटपुट नहीं आएगा, एरर नहीं आना चाहिए. That is important. You should get no error. If it is done, say yes, done. Sashman is super fast today. Very nice. Very good. Excellent. So now you guys are catching the speed, huh? Second day only you caught a speed. Very nice. Okay. Now, next you will write a function that will return the top 3 elements or the entire list, whichever is more, 3 or whatever is there. For example, if I have, imagine, if I have got only 2 crew members, only 2 people made the movie. So obviously the entire list will contain only of 2. So what I am saying, 3 or the entire list, whichever is greater, you should return me that. Let me give you this information. Every movie has a huge cast, hero or heroes, heroines, actor, actresses, and then there are some lot of side people, no, side actor, actresses, villain, vagera, vagera. So all those. So list is long, and English movies usually have a very long list of their cast. So what I'm doing is I'm finding from every cast only the top 3 people which are listed in the database, for which we have defined this function. So my request would be that this is basically a function that will return top 3 elements or the entire list, whichever is more. And I am going to add this as a comment here that it is easy for all of you to refer this. So first add a code cell and add this comment please. Now what is this code doing? The code says that you will pass me one at a time. You will pass me first the cast. When you pass me the cast, I am trying to get all the individual names given in the cast and make a list out of it. The list is called names. So the names is only holding the names of the cast members. मुझे उनका cast का gender, उसके cast का department नहीं चाहिए. I am only holding the names of the cast members. Now, if the length of the list, which is holding the names of the cast member, that means names of the actor, actresses, वगैरह वगैरह, if it's greater than 3, then I am only picking up the first 3 names and storing it back in names and returning it. As simple as that. And if the movie has no cast, ऐसा एक भी movie नहीं, ऐसा एक भी movie नहीं है. But if the movie is having no cast, then an empty array is being returned to me. somebody in some other point said to me, हाँ रॉकी जी अगर वो एनिमेशन मूवी है तो मैंने कहा तो एनिमेशन मूवी है लायन किंग एनिमेशन मूवी थी तो उसमें लायन किंग कैरेक्टर है ना एसेसरी कैरेक्टर नहीं है वो so caste means those people who are animated are the caste then and there was a background voice that was given to them. You know, so there is a caste. It's not going to be a movie with zero caste members. Okay, huh? Now there is a possibility if it's a cartoon show like Tom and Jerry. Okay, and they have not given anything in the cast. That is possible. That is possible. So in that situation, I'm returning a empty list. Okay? So the code comes here, but there are no cartoon movies actually in this. But if it is a cartoon movie, then cast could be empty. Just be a little careful, huh? Because I've copy pasted my code on Google Chat. You would have noticed that this return statement, this arrow box, is becomes like a box. It's not a box actually. There are two square brackets. One is open, other is closed. Yeah. So please put this code in the right code cell and please run it. Great. So all these people who are saying me done are ready with a function and we are about to call it. So friends, we have made two functions now. One is get director and the other function is get underscore list. So see how we apply the function over a particular column. From my cleaned table or a cleaned data set, I'm picking up one column called crew and I'm applying a function called get director. I'm sure you got that we are finding a director from the list of crew members. And because every movie only has one main director, other are assistant directors. Director title is given only to one person. There's no movie is having two directors. So I am making a new column in my data table called director and I'm storing the director's name. Simple. Next, I'm taking three more features. The cast means कौन कौन उस मूवी में एक्ट कर रहा है. Keywords are like some puppet keywords which describe the movie, like Tom Cruise in action or Avengers. Uh, the world comes to an end. Some keywords are there describing the movie about it. Then come genres. Over these three, I'm applying this function called get underscore list, and I'm going to get a list of maximum three entries for each of them. So the top three members of the movie, the top three keywords of the movie, and the top three genres of the movie. So how can genre of the movies? No, genres can be multiple. Movies can have multiple genre. It could be action thriller. It could be action thriller romance. Possible. That means there is more of action, little of thrill, and little very less of romance. So there could be three of them. Possible. Of course possible. So we are defining new director, cast, genres, and keyword features that are in a suitable form. We are kind of with some data pre-processing step here. And the whole code comes up here on the chat. Make a code cell, put this code there, run it. You should get no error. Yeah, waiting for some more acknowledgements. Come on, be quick. You can do it. Others who are not, come on. Very nice. Very good. So I hope you are You have ran up till this cell and there was no error. Very good. Now, curiosity. सबके मन में होती है, मेरे भी है. I want to see that has the cast really become only of the top three members? Has the director column got added up? Has the keywords come only the top three keywords? Are the genres filtered and only three genres are there? Yes, there are. I'll show it to you. And even you can check for yourself. Next code cell, this code comes. Instead of I speaking anything, you watch on your own screen. You watch your own output. So how many people have got the output? They will say output yes. Very good. Very good. Great. Now, let me look at the output. Imagine I am a student. I'm not a sir who's teaching you anything. No, I'm a student and I'm very curious to see the output. So the first column original title will remain as it is because nothing was done over it. How ugly the cast was. कितने सारे कास्ट में लोग कैरेक्टर्स थे पहले आपने देखा था ना. Let me scroll up and show you. Now, okay, this is a crew, but the cast also looks something like this. If you want to check it out, you can put a cast here. Let us see. Oh, now the cast is only going to have three because it's going to be the previous one. It's going to be the previous one. So I want to check the cast here. Come to the cell. Give me a second, huh? I'll show you. I'm running all the cells once again. See how the cast is. This is the cast of the Avatar movie. So the character is Jack Sully. He's the character. So this is the first character, right? Exactly. He's the first character, and the second character is like Naitri and so on and so forth. And name of the person is Zoe Zelden. So there are characters and the name of the people are there. So doing with this homogeneous data is like a nightmare. So what we are trying to do is we are basically clean the data and got the first three crew members and first three cast members. So by doing this, okay, now let me run the cells which is after this also because I have run all of the previous cells now to get the original data. I'm picking up every cell and I'm running it, yeah, to show you the final output. Wait for 30 seconds, it's going to come. Yep. So I can notice the cast. So these are my first three people who are in the cast, as you could see. Hmm? And these are my first three keywords, which you could see. Culture, class, future, and space war. All is correct with respect to Avatar movie. And genres are action, adventure, and fantasy. Because Avatar is all fantasy. It doesn't. Such a world doesn't exist. Such humans don't exist. It's adventure because they went into another planet. A lot of action, many which ways. When you look at the last part of the movie, last half an hour was full of action. So the Avatar movie, you could get all these details. Same thing for all other movies. You will saying that sir वो crew में का आपका यहाँ mention नहीं किया. See, we did the data cleaning over the crew because we wanted to find the director name from the crew. That was our only our objective, to be very honest. Crew से मुझे और कोई लेना देना नहीं है because crew had editor, screenwriter, light pen, what will I do with them? You're not going to watch a movie because those characters. Editor is the same. You don't even know the name of the editor. What we know is director and the cast. Okay. Now, data is now come in a very healthy format. But little one very simple but an important step is left. What is that? Removing the spaces between the words is a very important pre-processing step. Why? Friends, what happens is when I'm going to convert all these words into mathematical vectors, then unfortunately, number wise, if you look at Johnny, Jahn, but Johnny Deep is a different person, and Johnny Galaxy is a different person. But still, the word Johnny here is same in both the cases. So numerically, their vector produced will have some certain numbers which are similar. But that is ridiculous. That's not so because these two guys are totally different people. Therefore, I have to remove the space in between because what happens, when you give this to conversion from a word to a vector, no, it will divide it into words. So Johnny will become separate, Depp will become separate. Again, Johnny here separate, Galaxy separate. So what is going to happen? System will understand Johnny is coming twice. No, where is Johnny coming twice? Johnny is coming only once. This is Johnny Depp. This is Johnny. These are two different characters. Arey, haan. So, what is the option? What is the solution to this? So, as I told you, na, to solve this case study, it will take you 8 hours. Understanding is 4 hours. Okay, okay. But when you actually solve a problem, it may take 8, 20, 30 hours also. So, you realize that there is a problem because many people are having similar names. ये बात तो सही है. तो क्या करें? So, we defined a function called clean data. And because I want your notebook to really look good, that I'll tell you at 8:50 why a notebook should look good and what benefit it is going to give you. आपकी फायदे की बात करूंगा मैं at 8:50, not now. So I want you to add a markdown cell. आप सुन रहे हैं ना मुझे? I want you to add a markdown cell, and in the markdown code cell नहीं markdown cell, and in the markdown cell you will copy paste this entire part. Please add a markdown cell and copy paste this entire text matter. बाद में आपको लगे कुछ बोल्ड करना है कुछ अंडरलाइन करना है तो कर देना अभी इस पर टाइम मत वेस्ट करो okay so many people are saying me it is done very nice now please add a code cell and in that code cell function to convert all strings to lowercase and strip names of spaces. This code of mine is basically breaking the words. It's doing very simple work. There is a word, let's say there is a word in front of you which is first name is A, last name is B. Again, there is another person's name whose first name is A could be Amitabh Bachchan. So this is Abhishek Bachchan. The Bachchans are different now, but you say Bachchans are coming twice. Bachchans are not coming twice. This is Amitabh Bachchan and this is Abhishek Bachchan. So they're not coming twice. So these two characters are coming only once only in my data set. So what do I do? I will remove this space here. So it is going to become a single word, Amitabh Bachchan. I remove the space here. Going to become a single word called Abhishek Bachchan. So naturally, my friends, Amitabh Bachchan as a name will not match with Abhishek Bachchan. So their vectors are going to be different. And because the vectors are going to be different, they will have some similarity because of the word Bachchan, but they are not exactly same. But if you don't do this cleaning, then what's going to happen? System will say there is a character called Amitabh, there is a character called Abhishek, and there is a character called Bachchan. Sachi, are there three characters? No, no. So there are two characters. And why did you say three? So you don't want to get trapped into this mistake, no? This is a big logical mistake which we would end up doing. So we don't want to get trapped into this mistake. That's the reason. The only option which is left in front of us to remove the space and like merge it. Okay, so Amitabh Bachchan becomes one word. Abhishek Bachchan becomes one word. Okay, right. There will be no output of this cell, my friend. इस सेल को खाली रन कीजिए. सेल का नाम है clean underscore data, and this cell should not give you any error. That is important. Okay. Next is apply clean data function to your features, which I'm doing right now. Okay. So we define this function, no? We define the function clean data above, so we're now applying it over everything, over cast, over the keywords, over the director. So James Cameron will become one word James Cameron together. Amitabh Bachchan will become one word called Amitabh Bachchan together. Space बीच का निकल जाएगा नेम सरनेम के बीच में. Okay? Great. Lots of people have done it. So I'm sure you are able to now understand that your data is fully ready. Now I am doing some very simple thing. I'm creating the metadata. I'm creating the metadata by joining everything. So instead of looking at the movie's overview, now I'm going to look at the movie's keywords, the movie's cast, that is the top three characters, the top three actors, the director, and the genre of the movie. And I'm concatenating them by using a space in between, as you could see. Okay, I'm concatenating all of them by using a space in between. Okay, so because I have some text matter here, so if you want to add this text matter, you will have to add a markdown cell, मतलब text cell. और उस markdown cell में आप लोग इस text part को add करोगे. Great, very nice. So now I'll tell you what I have done. In the next code cell, we are creating a function called create underscore metadata, where we are defining a function to create metadata, and in the next code cell I'm calling this function. The next code cell I'm calling this function, and I'm creating a new column in my data set called metadata. This is going to have everything joined together. Like James Cameron will become one word, Amitabh Bachchan will become one word. So all the words like kind of joined together. They are going to come in it. Okay, so let me call this function, friends. The new code cell, as you can see on my screen, you are putting this code, and so this code actually calls the above function. It calls the create metadata function. Sutindra is going very fast. Very nice, Sutindra. Good. Okay. It's very natural that if you have defined a function called create metadata, which you have applied now, you would be curious ना, रॉकी जी इसको अप्लाई करने के बाद क्या हुआ होगा. बिल्कुल से. तो एक काम करें, cleaned metadata, let us do a head to. That means I want to see output of the first two I want to see the output of the first two. So I can notice that the metadata for the first movie Avatar is coming like this. It's like culture, clash, future, space war, blah 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 something, and this is something more over here. Forget it. Forget it. Take it. Nice. So that's what, as you could see out over here. And so the culture and clash were two separate words, became one word. Space war was two different words, became one single word. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that the words have become one. So there was a name of an actor called Sam Worthington, and this became one word. Okay. So you have got metadata for every movie now. Now, trust me. Now the steps are going to be ditto same like the previous recommender system. No difference. The next step are the same as that what you did in the above content based recommender system, only with one difference. Previously I used TF-IDF. Now I'm using count vectorizer. Trust me friends, workshop doesn't permits me in terms of its time to explain this because that is a part of the course, because there are lots of things. A course of 350 hours which I'm taking with my learner students or learner friends at Swing Consultants, the Master in Data Science program. You can imagine in 4 hours you're going to learn this much. What will be learning in 350 hours? You can just imagine that. So I would just humbly request you that, because in this case we are not supposed to use TF-IDF, we're supposed to use count vectorizer. The reason is explained here very briefly in this. Okay, so you can add a text cell and put this reason in your text cell, and please take 30 seconds to read it also after you have put it into the text cell. Please take 30 seconds to read it. If you have read it, tell me yes, read. Okay, very nice. So I hope that it is simple enough to you for you to understand. See what happens in TF-IDF, no? Due to inverse document frequency, the actors or directors names which are coming very 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 often. So there are some like for example, take in Hindi movies Akshay Kumar. He comes out with about 2 or 3 movies in a year. So his name is going to come in a lot of movies. But Amir Khan will come once in 2 years. So Akshay Kumar will kind of get a negative effect in IDF. So inverse document frequency will reduce the importance of Akshay Kumar, but that's not the right thing to do. So if an actor is come in more movies, it's because people are liking him. So so no director or actor should be given less importance because his name is coming more often. Therefore, we are using count vectorizer. So count vectorizer is only the term frequency part. So TF IDF में से अगर आप खाली term frequency निकालोगे, that's called as finding the count vectorizer. Okay, that's what we're doing next. So I'm importing the count vectorizer and I'm applying it over my data, and as well I have dropped all the stop words. So if you say stop words equal to English, count vectorizer will not consider the stop words. He will drop him. Rest everything will be considered. Stop words is like is, and, to, the are stop words. He will drop them and take everything else. Next line of code, I don't think so I should punch it. Come on guys, you're capable of printing this yourself. You're capable of putting it yourself. Count underscore metrics dot shape. Type it yourself. Tell me what shape you're getting. Okay. Firoz is getting the same shape as mine. That's right. 480311 520. Perfect. Good. 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 So what it technically means is that from the above output you can see that there are 11,522 vocabularies, that means words, in the metadata. This is a good number. This is a good number. Okay. Now what I'm doing next is I'm computing by using cosine similarity, which we did some time back. अभी 10-15 मिनट पहले किया था. So that's my code for finding similarity between count metrics. You know what is so count metrics is holding all the 4803 movies. I'm comparing 4803 movies with the 4803 movies, but now I'm not comparing an overview, my friend. I'm comparing on keywords. I'm comparing on cast. I'm comparing on director. I'm comparing on genres. I'm comparing the two movies on other parameters, not on the overview. So let us see. What do I get? So I'm running my cell, and then run the previous cell. No, I ran. But how can I get a memory error all of a sudden? No, on no one memory. Okay, my code is going low on memory and therefore is giving me error, but that shouldn't be your case. Don't worry. No error, no? Very good. Yeah, there will be no errors because I've got the code, I've got the output. Now I'm getting a memory error at this instant, maybe. Okay. A lot of applications are on the system, no? Right. So now there is a code here to do the same thing. Like last time we did, you remember? We made a reverse indexing array having the name of the movie and its index. Same thing, I'm doing it once again. So please add a new code cell and add this. Okay. Now comes the super final step, friends. The super final step. You can now reuse your get recommendation function by passing the new cosine underscore similarity to matrix. See, I think both of us should get the same output. You know how to read the output. So I'll explain. First, you run the code. If the code is ran, tell me yes. Very nice. Very good. Okay. Now let's read the output. The okay. In fact, while reading the output, I may ask you questions also. So be prompt on answering. The Dark Knight Rises says that it has 0.1%, that means 0.1, that means 10% similarity with the Avatar movie. Do you recall the Dark Knight Rises had zero similarity with the Avatar movie previously in overview? Do you remember this? Yes or no? Correct. So, if you compare the Rises with Avatar in terms of overview, there is no similarity. But please notice there is a lot of similarity between the Rises movie with all other movies. That is Avatar, it is having 0.10% similarity. With some other movie also 10%. See why? May I know why is this having 99.99? That means almost 100% similarity with the third movie. क्यों ऐसा क्यों? Correct, Sutindra. That's right. It is the same movie. The Dark Knight Rises is at the third position in the actual data. Therefore, it is matching with itself. Okay, it's matching with itself to 99.99% means 100% almost. Right. So obviously, then that sorting work would have happened in descending order. So it seems that the Dark Knight Rises is matching with the 65th movie by 70%, and that you can see for what reason. द डार्क नाइट वाज द ओरिजिनल सीरीज, उसके बाद आया था डार्क नाइट राइजेस, ये इसका पार्ट टू है काइंड ऑफ. बैटमैन बिगिंस सेम सीरीज की मूवीज हैं वो. दीज आर ऑल ऑफ द सेम सीरीज amidst the devil's wings. So I think that it has given beautiful prediction. Okay, and Catwoman also has been predicted. Catwoman is what? It's the female version of the Batman. Right? So it has given very good predictions. So this is a good prediction system. We can try on one more, maybe on Godfather. So that's a code which comes here. I'm trying it. Okay. So you're done with this output. Tell me yes or done, whatever. Very nice. Very good. Okay. So that completes your notebook. So now your notebook should look like this. Hmm? Listen to me very carefully. Huh? Your notebook should look like this now. It should look super complete after enhancements, and the last line is as it is there, as you could notice. The last line is as it is there, as you could notice. So you were adding all the cells here, 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 and the last cell is as it is here. Okay. Now, the most important step, mat bhulna, please. You will go to save, click on save, and click on the save button. Okay, please do that right now. If you have saved your data, you will say save done. It may take 30-40 seconds. Huh? If I click on save, it will take 30-40 seconds. Give it time, patience rakhna. It will say creating, save and run all version. Okay, then you will click on view. You can click on view, and if you don't click on view, no problem. This is your, and if you click on share button, so the view is here. Click on view, it will, this is the different views which you have actually, which you can have. So you can do this research on the output interface little later on. And if you click on share, my friends, you will get the Kaggle notebooks public URL. अब इसके ऊपर मैं आपको कुछ बताऊंगा, थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनना. Right. So friends, you have completed your notebook. Okay. Now I'm expecting some basic things from you. See, we as a company have to issue you a certificate of participation, but there is a protocol to issue it. Uh, so what we are going to do exactly is, okay, this is all your matter which I will be punching after some time on the WhatsApp group. Okay, and because our lecture is over, so let me just